Alright, what's going on everybody? Sukaba here, coming at you guys with my week 1 match of the VBL-S Season 7. The time has come at last. I've been waiting for this season to start up. I'm really excited to use this squad. Hopefully you saw my draft review where I went over the team, all the strengths and weaknesses I think I've got. Now we're going to put it to the test in week 1 versus quite a formidable opponent, Poppin. So, Poppin, I wish you luck, man. I'm excited to play, and I'm ready to do it. So, taking a look at his team, we'll do a little team builder first, just so I can give you guys my idea for my game plan before the match. I'll keep it brief. But basically, he's got this really cool Sableye Blacephalon team with this triple dragon option as well. So those are really the main players that I'm looking at. I'm expecting to see Sableye, Blacephalon, 2 of his 3 dragons. I'll probably see Noivern and Hydreigon, maybe Appleton in place of one of those. I'm definitely expecting Spritzy to come as a Guzzlord counter, because otherwise it's pretty good into his team. And then, one more wild card, maybe Walrein or Orbeetle or something that I won't expect. So try to keep an open mind during my team building, but I did develop a strategy that I'm hoping will lead to success in this week 1 match. So I want to disable his Sableye. So that's really his main support option on this team. Maybe Spritzy can come in with some bulky helping hands or whatever, but I'm really worried about Sableye as far as his support options go. So I crafted my team with 2 things in mind. I want to make sure Sableye is unable to do much or give him a hard time as possible, and I want to enable my Guzzlord to wipe out his team. Guzzlord has an incredible matchup into this lineup, actually. So he doesn't really have any fairy coverage aside from Spritzy. And if he's bringing Spritzy, that is going to be one less really powerful Pokemon that I have to worry about. Obviously, I'm not going to sleep on the bulk that Spritzy has. And if I am setting up Trick Room for Guzzlord, he will be outsped actually by Spritzy. He has a way lower speed tier. However, I am not too concerned about this, judging by the way that I team built. So here's the team I'm bringing week 1 against Poppin. We've got Meowstic, Guzzlord, Regice. We've got our Naganadel, Mimikyu, and Cloyster. So Ice, really good into his team. So if you look at his type chart, he's really weak to Ice, aside from this Walrein, basically, which I'm not really expecting to see. But even if he does, I have answers for it. But yeah, Ice is going to be really good against his dragons, and also Dragon. Obviously, he's weak to Dragon. He's got 3 of them. So Guzzlord is really enabled here alongside my 2 Ice options. I want to set them up for success, and I also have Naganadel as a fast sweeper mode as well. So here's my general plan to shut down Sableye. I've got Sash on my Meowstic, and then I've got Psychic Terrain. So I outspeed his Prankster with Meowstic. So I didn't really give it speed investment. I didn't really do the calc. Maybe I should, actually, just to make sure. But unless he goes max speed Sableye, and even then that might not be enough, I'm going to be going first in Prankster. And even if he does do max speed Sableye, I'm not going to be mad about it. I think I'll still be able to get everything set up. I'm setting up Psychic Terrain so that he cannot use his Prankster moves on my side of the field. I'm concerned about Quash. I think that's going to be his main form of speed control. I'm also concerned about Will-O-Wisp into my powerful physical attackers here. So yeah, I'm going to set up Psychic Terrain, and also I want to get Trick Room up as well to enable my Guzzlord. That's kind of my plan going into game 1. Maybe lead Meowstic and Mimikyu, try to set up Trick Room and Psychic Terrain, and then enable Guzzlord to come in and sweep his team shortly after. Mimikyu also is pretty good into his team, because if I get Trick Room up, Shadow Claw Oko's Blacephalon, Play Rough should Oko Hydreigon, definitely, and it does a lot of damage to his other 2 dragons as well. So Mental Herb just to stop the potential taunt on Blacephalon or another mon that he has to set up Trick Room. And yeah, I put Protect on both of these just because his only fake out option is actually Sableye. So if he leads fake out Sableye and Blacephalon, I'll probably just double Protect as Mimikyu and Meowstic so that I can avoid the fake out, set up my Psychic Terrain next turn. I don't want to get Meowstic fake outed and Shadow Balled turn 1, because then I'm going to lose the Quash battle. and the speed control battle, and I don't want to play that game. So I want to be extra safe. I put Expanding Forest on Meowstic because I'm planning on setting up Psychic Terrain as well. Also, Light Screen. So Light Screen is going to be good in this matchup. You look at Poppin's team, he's got really powerful special attackers. I'm really not concerned about his physical attackers. I'm expecting Hydreigon and Blacephalon, if they come, to be special. Hydreigon's physical move pool is not very good, so if he does bring it physical, I'll be at an advantage in that department anyway. Blacephalon, I'm not expecting to see physical at all. So I'm really expecting his team to be these heavy special attackers. If he does bring one of these physical attackers, like Dugtrio, or maybe he runs a physical Appleton, I think I'll be able to deal with it enough. I really wanted to shut down his special attackers, which his team is very strong in. So I have Light Screen on Meowstic as well, and then I have the star of the show here this week, hopefully, Guzzlord. I threw an Assault Vest on him, max special defense investment, so that I can really live those hits. I did some calcs with this, and I'm living, you know, Draco Meteors, I'm living Spritzy Moonblasts with this set, you know, and if you add Light Screen into the mix, I'm going to be living a lot of hits and dealing a lot of damage to his team. Knockoff can Oko Blacephalon, I believe, and obviously it's just a good move in general to get rid of held items on the other side of the field. We got Dragon Claw for stab against those opposing dragons. Rock Slide is going to be pretty good into his team. He's pretty weak to rock. If he does bring Walrein as a counter to my ice types, I'll have that option going. It's good against Orbeetle, Blacephalon, and him as well. What's that Pokemon's name? Noivern. God, that's right. So yeah, that's kind of my general strategy here going into it. I also have Heavy Slam for Spritzy. Actually, the calcs for this surprised me. That Pokemon is really bulky with an EV-Light. So Heavy Slam's only going to do about half, but like I said, I'm living a Moonblast anyway with this set. So I'm not really too concerned about it. I'll be able to remove the Alchemy with whatever partner I have on the field as well. So what else am I going to do? So I have some fail-safes here as well. I've got Naganadel with a Hobbenberry, which prevents it from... It halves the damage taken from Dragon Attack. So he's got all those dragons. This thing can live a hit under Light Screen. It can live like a Life Orb Draco Meteor from both of his special attacking dragons with this berry. And it can also Oko back with its own Draco Meteor or Dragon Pulse as well. So I have Sludge Wave for that general spread damage as well. Also good into the Spritzy to support my Guzzlord. Protect, you know, standard stuff there. So then I have my two ice types, which are making an appearance into this match. I thought they'd be really good matchups into his team. I'm excited to see if I can use the Cloister. So maybe if I get that Trick Room option successful, game 1, maybe then I lead with Cloister, which I have as Choice Scarf on. This is alternate speed control for me with Icy Wind. I've got Rock Blast, which can Oko Blacephalon. It's EV to outspeed max speed Noivern, and obviously it would outspeed Blacephalon as well. It'll definitely Oko Noivern with an Icicle Spear, and I've got Icy Wind for the general speed control. I also put on Self-Destruct, just in case it's a late game situation. I've got one attack left, and I need to, you know, have a Hail Mary to win the game. Can deal a lot of damage with this attack investment I gave it. Then I've got Regice. So once again, like I said, his team is very specially bulky, so I gave my 200 special defense Mon max investment as well. This thing can live a Mind Blown from Blacephalon, which is kind of crazy when you consider how powerful that move is and the fact that it's super effective with Stab. So that can activate the Weakness Policy, which can then enable Regice to Oko Blacephalon with Ancient Power. Otherwise, this thing's going to be really a pain for him to remove. I've got more speed control with Icy Wind. It's just another option. I can use it on a trick mode, or I can maybe just lead with it game 3 or 2 if I feel like the matchup is right. So yeah, Ice Beam for Stab. It can actually hit kind of hard after the Weakness Policy procs. So that's the team. Looking forward to battling with you, Poppin. Let's get into the match. I'll see you guys when we got that set up. All right. All right, everybody. We're back with our game against Poppin. We got all 3 matches ready to go, and we're ready to get started here. Let's see. Okay, so like I expected, we've got Sableye, Blacephalon, Noivern, and Hydreigon. And then he did not bring Spritzy, which I'm a little surprised by. And he brought Orbeetle and Quagsire. So we're going to see what we can do here. I think we're going to start game 1 with the original plan. We're going to try to enable Guzzlord. I'm actually a little happier that he didn't bring Spritzy. So Orbeetle can still hit super effectively into Guzzlord with Bug type, but I'll actually deal super effective back with Knockoff as well. So I think that'll be okay. We're going to try it game 1. So we're going to lead Meowstic and Mimikyu, try to get our Trick Room and Psychic Terrain set. We're going to put Guzzlord in the back, and then let's see here. What do I want to bring in the back? It's either going to be Naganadel or Regice. All special attackers, pretty sure. I think we're going to try Regice for game 1. Let's see what he leads. Sableye, Noivern. Okay, this is fine. So, what I could do, I could double protect, just see what he's gonna do. The only thing I'm kind of worried about is fake out and then an attack into my Meowstic, because then I don't get the terrain up. I'm gonna double protect just to see what he's got going on here. He could set Tailwind with Noivern. I don't think he wants to in front of a Mimikyu though. He also might not have fake out on Sableye, but I think you usually want that into my matchup. So he probably got Lucephalon in the back. Let's see. Taunt. Okay. U-turn. Perfect. Okay, so I should be able to set up my Psychic Terrain now. And then I'm going to Trick Room. I think. Yeah, because he's gonna if he U-turns again, I don't want to play rough into that slot. So I'm just gonna set up my Trick Room. So he didn't go for a Prankster move there. This could be a foul play. Poltergeist. That's fine. Oh no, that's not fine. I just didn't get my Trick Room up. Shit. Okay, we're gonna bring in Regice here. We're gonna Light Screen and Icy Wind. Try to get alternate speed control up. I'm glad I brought Regice in the back. Was not expecting to see that heavy offense on the Sableye. Interesting. Okay. I think this is still fine. Yeah, this is fine. I've got 2 dark types here, so I really can't. Expanding Force. Do I want to switch in the Guzzlord? This Meowstic doesn't really do anything anymore. This is kind of a problem. I was a little worried about this actually. I have Light Screen up, so he's gonna live a hit. Hopefully he procs my weakness policy. I think I'm gonna protect and try to get another Icy Wind off. Head Smash, so it is physical. Okay. It's not ideal. Alright, so I'm gonna switch in my Guzzlord and so this Light Screen is not doing much right now, huh? Good prep by popping. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna switch in Guzzlord and protect. Because he's probably going to Poltergeist this slot again. He can't really do anything else. I wonder if he has Fake Out. I kind of wish I had that info. It was a good call for him to bring physical Hydreigon. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so what do I want to do now then? Dragon Claw, Icy Wind, I guess. See, the problem is his Hydreigon with Dragon Claw will do a lot of damage. I have no defensive investment here. But he also kind of has to deal with my Regice, so he might want a Head Smash. I'm just going to try it. Icy Wind. Yeah. That's unfortunate. It would have KO'd and then I would have KO'd the Sableye. So he's 0.4 speed. I have a +1 on Guzzlord. Let's see what else he has. He does have Noivern here. I think I EV'd this to live a Draco Meteor from Noivern. I'm not sure if that applies. Well, I have Light Screen up for one more turn, so I should be living any Dragon attack from him. Sableye can't use any Prankster moves on my Guzzlord either. So depending what he brings in here, maybe my move is to protect on Regice and try to knock out Noivern if he brings that in. Quagsire. Okay. This Sableye is not that threatening to me right now. So I think I'm going to go for a knockoff and an Ice Beam. I really want to focus on this Quagsire. All Sableye can really do right now, he can taunt. Well, I guess I don't know what else he has. Quash. Yeah, it doesn't affect. Good. Leftovers. Stockpile. So he's trying to set up. Okay. So he has Quash, Taunt, and Poltergeist. He could quash my Regice here. Or he could... Yeah, I'm gonna go for a Rock Slide. Try to KO that Sableye, and then... an Ice Beam. I think I'm in a pretty good position here. Miss. Okay. That's fine. Rock Slide back. Okay. Alright, what to do here? How threatening is this Quagsire? I don't think very. So I think I set up a light screen just so this guy cannot deal damage to my Guzzlord. And then I'm +2 attack, so I honestly Rock Slide would be doing a lot. Set up light screen. Yeah, that's good. I'm glad I did that. Okay. So then just Quagsire left, he recovered. So he has no item anymore, so Dragon Claw is going to be doing the most damage. I also moved before him. Let's see what happens here. Oh, fuck. He does a lot of damage. I'm gonna lose, I think. This guy is crazy investment. That's how much did his Rock Slide do? 10? So I lose to one more hit probably. He could recover as well. I thought that was a pretty good position for me. My Meowstic is just too passive, I think. Go for a Dragon Claw, I guess. See, if he just recovers, though, it doesn't do enough. Unless I crit. But, well, I mean, I'm splitting hairs here. My other chance is to Rock Slide and hope I get a flinch. If I were him, I would recover right now. And he doesn't have a held item, so I just got a Dragon Claw. Yeah, he's gonna recover. Smart. And at this point, I lose. Unless I get Flinch City. Play to my out. Good one. GG poppin'. Alright, let's go on to game 2. I wonder what else he has in this slot here. I hope it's not Fake Out. Okay. So what did we learn from game 1? Meowstic feels passive into his matchup. Quagsire is a problem if he gets a stockpile up. I don't have any grass type moves. I thought I would be able to deal with him without that. I really need my ice types to deal with him, I think. Because I don't even know. I think I'm going to try the Cloister this game. Try to get off either a fast Icicle Spear or an Icy Wind or something. The Hydreigon is physical too, so that bodes well for my Cloister. He didn't bring the Cephalon. So even if he leads that here, Cloister is a great lead for me. Do I lead Naganadel? Seems pretty good. I have a couple options here. I could do Icy Wind. Okay, I kind of like that. I'm gonna leave. Gonna bring the Mimikyu. It's too good into his team. Now that I know he has offensive Sableye too, I could play around that. What do I want? Take my Regice again. Alright, so I'm Scarf, so I can Oko the... Tough call here. He has Quash. I have no Psychic Terrain threat. So I could Icicle Spear into the Northern slot. What can he switch in? I don't think he might not expect the Scarf, so I might just get the Oko on that. He's gonna resist my Sludge Wave, so I'm gonna go for a Dragon Pulse into Sableye. Just try to get some damage out. If he switches in Noivern, it's still gonna... something is gonna eat a lot of damage. Unless he switches in like Blacephalon. Even Quagsire takes a lot from Icicle Spear. Quash, smart. Yeah, good play. Okay, so what can we do now? He's probably gonna want to switch out his Noivern. So, I'm not super threatened by what he has on the field at the moment now. And send in Regice. Okay, so you get an Icy Wind off. So the one problem is that his Noivern still does outspeed my Naganadel. So what can I do? This Quagsire is going to be a problem if I don't preserve my Regice. I'm going to protect. And focus down this Sableye so he can no longer have speed control. I'll get the beast boosts as well. I don't think he's going to Draco my Naga because it definitely won't KO after the special attack drop. Let's see what happens here. I need to keep my Regice alive. It's like the only thing that can do damage to this Quagsire, I think, that I have left. I mean, I guess Naga can after a boost as well. But I'm thinking he might like U-turn into this slot. That'd be great if I could trap him in here. I still have Mimikyu in the back. He just switched it in, okay. So let's see what he does with Taunt. That's fine. So he's probably gonna bring back in Noivern and Draco Meteor this slot now that I can't protect. So it's a free Draco for him. He does not realize. Let me do the calc again though. So I have it already up here. Let's put Meganodel. I live a Draco Meteor, but I don't know if I want to be. And how much does Dragon Pulse do? Dragon Pulse will KO. So I think I'm gonna Icy Wind. I'm gonna bank on the Dragon Pulse KOing, I think. Yeah, I'm +1. It definitely will. I'm gonna Ice Beam and Dragon Pulse. I will definitely survive this Draco with the berry, and he'll probably stockpile as a Quagsire. Oh, he must be Specs? Damn it. Ugh. Gotta be Specs, right? Wow. This is not good. I have no way to break through his wall now. I think that's GG. He's gonna switch this slot for sure, because he doesn't want to be locked into Draco against my Mimikyu. I don't want to Trick Room, because then his Quagsire is gonna outspeed everything. Damn, I just have no answers for Quag. Was not expecting to see it. I thought he'd bring Spritzy for sure. What can I do here to salvage this? I don't know if there's anything that can be done. This is definitely getting switched. Maybe he has Hydreigon in the back. What is he going to be locked into? How much did Ice Beam do? 30? Not enough. He has Recover anyway, so I think I'll get the spread off. And just play rough. Good. Okay. If I'm this Noivern, I want to take out this Regice. I really just think this Quagsire is going to get into a position where I literally can't win the game. With Recover, I'm not going to be able to do enough. How much did Icy Wind do? 11. Alright, let's see. If he Specs, then let's see. I should have switched into Mimikyu, but I was not expecting the Specs. I'm trying to do some math. So if he's max speed, 192, if I Icy Wind, will Mimikyu be faster the next turn? No, he will not be. Okay. Ice Beam probably KOs. Yeah, definitely. Well, that's after the weakness policy, but it should be. Yeah. So I guess I just Ice Beam. Hope for crits on this. It's probably my best play. Oh, it's so bad. Okay, so Mimikyu goes to bed. Good night. I'm wondering if it's worth it to Ancient Power. Just to try to get boosts. I think it is, because he's just going to end up recovering the damage anyway. Start Ancient Powering. First turn of sleep. I don't think I win, because he has Rock Slide with spread anyway. My Mimikyu's going to go down, and then I think I lose that 1v1 with Physical Rock Slide against my Regice. I'm going to need a crit at some point from Shadow Claw. Alright, this is going to be... it's going to be a fun end of the game. These confusions are not helping. Alright, so he activates Weakness Policy, which is good. I'm gonna protect. Okay. Alright, at this point, now that I have the boost, I'm just gonna start Ice Beaming. Shadow Claw. Hope for a crit. I don't even know if a crit matters, because I don't think I get enough damage anywhere, he just recovers. I probably need like 2 crits. A freeze would be nice. That might be my only chance, actually. Poppin getting frozen. Name a better duo. Ugh, this is so sad. Come on, give me the freeze. He's playing this very well. Yeah, this is gonna be GG. GG, pop him. Alright, so week 1, we take an L to a great team. What really good prep by Poppin. Was not ready for this Quagsire. I should have brought grass coverage because I was a little concerned about some of his Pokemon that I wouldn't be able to hit, Quagsire being one of them. I wonder what I could have done better. Really, the game-changing moment here was Specs reveal on Noivern. I wonder if it's possible for me to have known from game 1. I don't think so. The Poltergeist was a great bring on Sableye. I'm sure he EV'd it to make sure Mimikyu died. Physical Hydreigon was good against Regice. I just got out-prepped, straight up. So really well played by Poppin. Guzzlord did go off in the first game, but I just couldn't break through this wall in both games. So, alright, no worries. 0-1. We're about to go on a run, though. GG's Poppin. Well played. I'll see you guys next week for game number 2. Alright, see ya.